Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rahmat Alam by Sayyid Suleiman Nadvi. Mercy for the Universe. Muhammad, peace be upon him. Translated by A. Rauf Luther. Chapter 40. Islam announced in provinces. Every particle of Arabian territory had come under the sway of Islam. Every hurdle had been removed from the way of propagating the Islam and the unity of Godhead. Islam now ruled throughout Hijaz. Yamama and Bahrain were the provinces where a few people had embraced Islam. Islam was not yet preached in those areas. When every attempt of the Quraysh and their associates had miserably failed and foiled, time for the propagation of Islam approached for far-flung areas. Invitation was extended to kings and the subject both, to the rich and the poor inhabitants of those places. Yemen was the biggest province in Arabia under the sway of Iran for the last 50 to 60 years. One of the chiefs of the tribes of Yemen, Tufail bin Amr, went to Makkah and embraced Islam. Due to his influence, the people of his tribe rushed into the circle of Islam. In 7th AH, the Prophet was at Khaybar. Many people of Duz embraced Islam. Abu Huraira, the famous companion, was one of them. People of the Ashar tribe of Yemen became Muslims. Abu Musa Ashri of the same tribe embraced Islam and settled in Medina. Hamadan tribe was renowned in Yemen. When they heard of Islam, they dispatched their chief Amr bin Shahar to Medina to verify the new faith. And whatever he saw in Medina influenced him much about the truthfulness of the religion and Islamic principles that settled in his heart. He came back and propagated the religion in his own tribe. Hazrat Khalid had been sent to Yemen for the spread of Islam. He continued his preaching for 6 months, but he was not a success. So the Prophet sent Hazrat Ali in his place, who invited the chiefs of the tribe and read to them the Prophet's letter. The whole tribe embraced Islam. So the light of faith is spread throughout the territory by the endeavors of Hazrat Ali. The tribe of Jazama, Hamadan and Mazhaj embraced Islam. Some companions were sent to other places in Yemen for the preaching of Islam. The efforts of Khalid bin Said were fruitful in Sana'a, the capital of Yemen. The Tai tribe was first Christian, and Hatim Tai's son Hadi, the chief of the tribe, came to the Prophet and embraced Islam. He expressed his humbleness, his hospitality and service to mankind. Najran in Yemen was inhabited by Christians. They sent their priests to Medina after coming to know the advent of Islam, that he may find out the truth of the religion. They did not accept Islam, but were happy to pay jizya, accepting the rule of Islam for their own shelter. In Najran, there were infidels as well as non-believers of God. Hazrat Khalid was sent there for preaching Islam to them. They were fully satisfied and came rejoicing in the fold of Islam. He remained with those people for the purpose. Bahrain was then ruled by Iranians. Arabs dwelt in the valley of that island. Most popular and influential among them were Abdul Qais, Bakr bin Wail and Tamim. Muqid bin Hayyan of Abdul Qais tribe proceeded for trade to some other country, and he had to pass through Medina, where he stopped for some time. The Prophet came to know of his arrival in Medina. He invited Munkid to the Islam. Munkid was much pleased to know of the faith and embraced Islam. He reached home but tried to keep his faith secret from the people. His wife saw him offering prayers to God. She informed her father Manzir about the change of religion by her husband. He inquired for Muqid. He too embraced Islam after having full knowledge about the new faith. Now both of them promulgated the religion among their people and converted most of them to Islam. They gathered the people and read out the letter given by the Prophet inviting all of them to embrace Islam. Juwala is situated in Bahrain, and Abdul Qais tribe was residing there. Islam had already reached there. Jummah prayer was offered at that place after the Jummah congregation prayer in Medina. In 8th AH, the Arab tribe chief of Bahrain named Manzir bin Sawa embraced Islam on the persuasion of Hazrat Ala bin Mazrani. Thereafter, all the people of that area embraced Islam. Sinjad, the governor of the place, after receiving a letter from the Prophet, was highly blessed. Oman. Azd tribe lived in Oman. Jafar was its chief. In 8 AH, the Prophet deputed Hazrat Abu Zaid Ansari, Hafiz-e-Quran, and Hazrat Amr bin As with his letter to them. Both the chiefs embraced Islam. They invited the people to embrace Islam and they accepted it. Syria. There were many chiefs in the west domain of Syria. Farwa was one of them. He was the ruler of Man state. He was under the Romans. He studied Islam and embraced it. The Romans came to know of it, got hold of him and hanged him. He was reciting the verses in Arabic, translation of which is given as, "Take my message to the chiefs of Muslims that my life, body and honor is being sacrificed for the sake of the Lord." These were the circumstances and endeavors of the Muslims to promulgate the message of the Lord throughout the world. A time did come where there was no non-believer in the Arabian territory. Jazakallah, narrated by Sabine Abbas. May Allah guide us on the right path. Ameen. Jazakallah. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the updates till next time. Thank you.